As of now, we don't have any updates on the new Blade film starring Mahershala Ali as Blade, but that gave me time to think about what I hope to see in the new Blade film and how I believe it should be portrayed in order for it to continue to stay in its own lane. And keep all that negativity to yourself. I have faith that this film can be made and we will see a new Blade, okay? I'm excited for it. Don't get my vibe. But without further ado, here's what I believe this film should do to keep Blade feeling like Blade. Now, before I continue, I do want to say that I know Blade through the films and not the comics, so this is from the perspective of someone who only watched the films. But I believe that will kind of back me up a bit more with this point. They should avoid realism at all costs. What I mean by that is, I remember enjoying the first Blade film so much because of how it felt like a comic book come to life. It committed to the comic book vibe, from the Vampire Club opening scene, to the sunscreen the vampires use to be able to walk in the sunlight, to the classic garlic serum, to the action-packed fighting scenes where for some reason every vampire knows martial arts, all the way to the vampires that fall to ash after being killed with silver. Typing it out, you might be thinking, what in the world is going on? But because they committed to the comic book vibe of the film, these details didn't stand out or seem weird. I feel like going the realism route would take away a lot of what makes Blade a unique franchise in the Marvel Universe. I feel like when a lot of people see Blade, they think he's this stoic character with no personality outside of killing vampires. However, that's not true. He has feelings and, unfortunately, trauma among other things. I feel like he struggles with his identity of being a daywalker, which is half human and half vampire. In my opinion, exploring that in the new Blade film would also be really cool. Him being conflicted with the side of him that he considers to be pure evil and trying to find a cure while simultaneously using his abilities from the same side to fight other vampires and stop their plans would be a really cool plot point. I'm not saying it should take up a large part of the film because we all know that we come to a Blade film for the action, but it's something that could give us a breather from all that vampire hunting. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I feel like it's self-explanatory, but an amazing soundtrack along with this film would be a really great addition. Also, it would make a great gift for the audience after wading through the unfortunate pushbacks with this film, which I get because I know that it takes time to get a film off the ground, even a film that is associated with one of the largest companies in the world like Marvel. Like I mentioned before, I'm excited to see the new Blade, and I hope that we get to see it soon. I just wanted to say what I hopefully get to see with this new Blade once it's released. It was also cool to hear that Blade was brought back in Deadpool and Wolverine as well. Do not get on my head about not reading the comics and giving my opinions on the vibes of Blade, okay? These are just my opinions from the perspective of someone who hasn't read the comics. But if you have read the comics, I'd be definitely interested in hearing what you feel they should do with the new Blade film. Also, have you seen the Blade films? And what did it feel like when you saw him in action for the first time on the big screen? Remember to keep it kind and sweet. Thank y'all so much for watching, and peace.